population's up to 11.4.
Damn, dude. Mine's at 9.6 currently. I'm at the border. I can start this war fucking whenever I want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that shit on pause.
I think I'm gonna start a war.
Nice. I think I'm about to hit a labor shortage.
Alright, well. Start a war.
Go for it. I support your war, sir. Italian troops rushing valiantly into battle. Oh, wait.
They weren't even ready. They have no garrisons up or anything. They have some shitty World War I infantry, like early, like start of the game, waiting for me, but my elite guard are going to stomp them out of existence.
Jesus Christ.
You see how good elite guard are? You see how good elite guard are? You see why I rushed that shit? Woo! Woo! Not even a fucking contest, man. Serbia is militarized. I can already see from here. Because of China, I can see that they're militarized. They're ready. Hello, capital. I step on you now. Put their capital. They have a barracks here. That's good. I need to build them like their own fucking rail network. They have an actual seaport here, which is really nice. I need to get one of those, like the southeast part of my boot. I feel like I might as well make it on like a military complex too. It doesn't need to be perfectly there. It could be a little on the inner part. So it's not exposed to the Mediterranean. Well, I mean, I have a seaport on the inner part actually already. The sea pier down there is but you know, it works. All right, so now I just have to go walk to the other side of the country. See, motorized and mechanized units would have ended this war already because they're faster, but they're not as good.
Yeah.
So I would have taken more casualties. Not that it matters because the casualties would still be pointless. This is the first war of the whole game, I just realized. Nice.
And
my trade integrity's back down to 63.9. World market's still pleased with me, though. Probably because I turned off the international critical opinion. That's good. Because that's the world market's more important than your treaty integrity. Taking all their crap. I'm just going to keep most of their crap, honestly. I know what I'll get rid of. Their fucking small coal plants. I don't want any of that crap. No small coal for me. They have 2 barracks here? That's a little unnecessary. And what you could use here is an actual military base. Did they have military production? Wait a minute. They should have. Should have had one. Did I gain one? No, I did not. Okay. They don't have any military production at all. Okay. Cool. Albania has one though, so I'll actually be getting military production by taking places over. It's only land that I'll get from any of these places that I'm looking at though. Land and maybe some air. Actually, Romania has naval. None of them have air. Romania has 1 naval. I need to get them a fucking rail network so badly.
So who's next? Albania? And then Greece?
Hang on, I'm building them a rail network. Next would be Albania, yes. Followed by Greece, and then Bulgaria, and then Romania. That's the order in which I want to do this.
What if I take Bulgaria and then you can have Romania?
Well, then I would need Serbia to even connect to Romania. If you want Bulgaria and Romania, go ahead. I mean, I'm not stopping you. I just figured you'd prefer to expand into territory that actually has stuff.
Oh, I will. I was
This
just getting
this
your
is
opinion.
centralized. This stuff is centralized no matter who takes it, but I feel like you have more options on where to go.
Yeah, I
You have a
guess so.
lot more land at your disposal that you can take. Hell, you could go take over. Well, they're allied, but Australia. You know, I wonder if you become strong enough. I wonder if Great Britain would actually try to stop you from taking Australia and New Zealand. Really good question. 'Cause, yeah, they're allied, but would they actually do anything about it? That's the real question. Well, Montenegro is officially dead. They're out of the race. I'm building them a rail line that goes through their whole little nation here. Doesn't connect to Austria, but it can't, so shrug.
Yeah, but at least something.
What did I really get out of that? I don't know. I mean, they have some timberland, some agriculture land. They don't have any resources I give a damn about. Get some coal. They have coal, so that's good. I need coal. The whole point of taking over the Balkans for me is just to strengthen my European base, essentially. I want to strengthen my grip on the Mediterranean and in Europe in such a way that I can connect with myself. That's it. That's the whole purpose. That's why I'm also interested in Spain. Spain doesn't have anything that I particularly want. It's just they would help me strengthen my grip on the Mediterranean. That's it. Oh, what a surprise. A lot of countries didn't like that I just invaded someone for no reason. Huh.
Oh, gee. Wonder why.
I wonder why. It doesn't make any sense.
Bump those up about a quarter of the way.
Mexico's army's so tiny. Who did that upset the most? Bulgaria. Bulgaria didn't like it. Fuck you, Bulgaria. I'll eat you. And then when I get Bulgaria, I'll just be able to connect directly to you.
They're gonna be like, shit, we're next.
I'll be able to connect to you through the Balkan territories, but like it's gonna take till Serbia falls or Romania to connect through Austria to you to actually get to my mainland by land. So shrug.
Yes, very shrug.
10.1% inflation. It went back up a little bit.
Shit,
The war actually made my
mine's at
inflation
12.
go up.
My inflation be at 12.
I know some of these countries actually have oil. Albania has some oil that I can exploit. A little bit. Tiny, tiny amount.
Any techs I can buy?
Yes, Montenegro is mine. Why do they have a fortification here? I don't want that. That's money I don't need to spend, boy. I also don't need all of these barracks. These barracks are unnecessary. I can now make Marines.
Let's see here. So I'll give him 130 million.
They're not as good as Elite Guard, though. Their maintenance is even a little higher. You can make them twice as fast. Their reaction time's not as good. It's just that they can go amphibiously. Elite Guard are airdroppable, but it's a little harder to do right now in World War I. don't think my AI will actually even bother making any Marines, so I'd probably just have to tell him to do it myself. I wouldn't need them for a whole lot, you know? Liberia, that's pretty much it. Can't think of anything else, really. I guess if I wanted to go take over somewhere else without a port, but it'd be rare that I would need them. I'll add one to my queue, and I'll have it just use like one military production and just build me some Marines.
Did trade offer not go through to you?
It did, I just didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
None of the Entente likes Bulgaria. Our allies like Bulgaria. Well, our main two allies. Why does Austria have so little deployed? Why are you being so peaceful, Austria? Militarize!
About ready to hit an unemployment shortage. Fuck.
Well, that's without your military even being deployed.
Yep. I think it's because of all these rail lines I'm building.
Yeah, it looks like you built a lot of rail land. And you haven't built it all very efficiently either. Like that one that you split off like the fucking Nile, whereas you could have just connected your existing rail line. You I see what you did. You tried to connect yourself all the way down to basically Iran. That seems to be what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
A lot of that land is very underdeveloped too. I think you need to move a little slower here. Surprised you haven't done a war yet. Been on that internal grind. Should I slow the game?
Nah, it's fine.
It's on fastest. You could bump it down to very fast if you need to. Ding, ding. Support. Still need to build a seep here over by where those two little infantry are. I'll do that. If I build anything now, it'll be that seep here. It'll be a long walk. Honestly, I think you went in with more than you even needed, but I guess better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. Wow. Just wow.
Yep, it's definitely going to take a while.
Their supply is actually eating some of your territory, I think. Yeah. But in the long run, it doesn't matter. Because it will all end up as yours. Man, the world market wasn't even phased that you did that. Turning off critical international opinion is amazing. That's one of the things that limited me and Dema most in our Cold War co-op, is we couldn't declare more wars without the world market hating us. And we needed the world market because we were exporting nations. That was a problem. We can only do a war a year at best. But with critical international opinion off, you could get away with warmongering so much more. I mean, you still have the treaty integrity. That doesn't change.
Oh my god, yeah. It's gonna fucking take forever. Start just sending out
Oh my
random.
god, my AI is finally becoming satisfied with my amount of elite guard. Finally.
Yay!
Yay. I'm still going to keep pumping out Marines. I only have a couple so far. Doesn't look like Serbia is garrisoned up, but they have a lot of their troops already deployed. They got field guns on like all their towns and some infantry. Their units are definitely old. At the start, they're a fucking menace, but I don't know if they even have elite guard or anything. They don't have any research facilities, so chances are they don't. Dude, you got world market advisors? Meaning the world market just sided with you instead of the emirate.
How do you check on that?
It popped up in your capital. It can pop up in your like third button down alerts, depending on your settings, but it will also pop up on capitals.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you,
Denmark
world.
lost some troops at some point. Weird. Been sailing through neutral territory. You've actually lost territory so far.
Oh, it's
Just
funny.
because of how much their supply has eaten at your territory. Oh, now the emirate actually. So you both got world market because the world market likes both of you so much. That's a weird thing. With critical international opinion, that probably wouldn't have happened. Probably only would have gone to them. That's definitely a weird part. But I still think I like having critical international opinion off because the game really, really stagnates
With it on.
With it on, yeah. Like late game, the game stagnates like crazy. Because you have to declare so many little wars, do so many little annexations, and it takes forever to do anything as a result. I prefer it off. Nothing's stopping me from starting my next war right now, should I want to. I don't have a whole lot else to do. In February of 1917, Albania will give me one more military production, some insignificant population, like literally nothing. Some more land that I have to build rails into. I get their infrastructure, even though it's a bunch of crap. It is indeed a bunch of crap. I guess the most important thing it will really do is get me bordering Greece.
Finally, my inflation dropped back down. Good. Let's build another land production.
And then Greece will get me a research center. Will get me another land production. One of your elite guards has reached the capital, but there's 3 garrisons. He cannot do it by himself.
I know I am regrouping. He almost did. He almost took out one of them by losing half health.
Yeah, he's just getting shot at so much right now. I think I'll invade Albania.
Go for it. I mean, hell, nobody else is doing anything. So why not?
They only have some shitty infantry too, so it'll be an easy war. They're not worth very much, but one more land production is nice to have. And most importantly, it will expand my grip over the Mediterranean and get me one step closer to taking Greece. And Greece will be quite the catch.
I just took their capital. Question is, are they going to move it? They're going to keep fighting.
About to take their capital.
Oh, they moved it. Bastards.
Took their capital. Took their land production. They've moved their capital. This will be a quick, easy war, man. Quick and easy. I'm still just using the elite guard I sent to conquer Montenegro. I haven't sent anybody else over. My AI doesn't seem to even want to move troops between the 2 locations either. I'm sure Austria being in the way confuses the AI a bit. They have 1 city left. I take that. It's over. Main thing I want to do is get rid of all their excessive amount of barracks. I don't want their barracks. I'll keep their shitty mid-production bullshit, but their barracks are stupid.
You're stupid. What you talking about?
Calm down, Starbucks girl. I feel like I could start antagonizing Serbia by this point. I don't think Serbia is as much of a threat as they used to be. Canada and Australia made an alliance. Yeah, the Commonwealth is coming together. Cool. Oh, my AI actually did send... Oh my god, the Germans sent assistance. They sent recon, and that's it. But the Germans actually sent me some assistance. And my AI did also send assistance. I literally see more elite guard on the way already. Well, he sends assistance when there's a war actively going. At least I know that. Better than nothing, I suppose. War is over, though. Give a repair order. Of course, actually my inflation went down from that. I didn't expect that. I will need to build up the rails here, whether I want to or not.
On, damn you, surrender. Alright, now I gotta get chemical weapons production.
As I take these countries over that have no rails, I'm literally building rails connecting every single city they have, meaning they're technically more developed in their rail lines than Italy is. So maybe I should pay a little attention to Italy.
Maybe, give the home people something. Like, hey,
Something,
why you are building up in other places? What about us, What about Italia?
I'll connect some places a little bit better than they already are. I could do something at least. It's only rails after all. These aren't roads, so it's not like it's particularly difficult to build any of this crap.
Start sending our troops to take these other fucking cities.
I've renovated a good bit of rail lines now, so that's good. Very good.
And I'm just gonna walk right into the capital. No resistance.
The rails aren't taxing my economy, really. They're taxing my industrial goods, but not my economy. That's good.
Oh, damn it, surrender. Don't move your Aw, you bastards.
With how, like, low their approval is during all this, I'm surprised. But, you had to see this coming. This was a long war, certainly.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not a hard war, but a long war. Oh, you actually lost some units? That's impressive. Probably lower tier infantry, I imagine. Non-elite guard.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. Need more air production eventually. I don't want to build anything though. But air is starting to become more useful. I could use at least one more air production. Oh, Spain doesn't even have any. Portugal doesn't have any. Wow, nobody I'm going to take over has any air production. So I have to entirely do that myself, I suppose. What does my airbase network even look like? Do I even have an airbase network? Like, I have airfields.
How is their military approval rating going up?
Because now that they're at war, they have a wartime readiness thing that's helping them.
Oh.
Because it's making them spend more. This game has a DEFCON system, basically, but the AI has control of it. The higher that DEFCON, the more ready you are, but the more money you have to spend on readiness. And they're not losing things so quickly because of how long the war has to take. They're gonna get a fuck ton of land, though, after this. Like, I've done 2 wars, but the land I've gotten is super tiny. You're gonna gain a gigantic amount of land here. Absolutely gigantic.
Huh. Apparently there's maybe pockets of resistance pushing up. some of these cities because I didn't even take them over, but it's saying it's my land.